All right, there we go. We're going live. Sitting here playing around with the phone, trying to get it going good. So this is what we got so far. All right, let me go ahead and get the laptop set up. I'm trying to do as much um, YouTube for everybody. Let you all see what's happening with this. Good morning to everybody. Hope your day is going good. We got some final details to do on this painting. Some airbrush and some paintbrush work. So we'll get started here. Put my light down here a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't disturb you all that much. First thing we're gonna hit. Oh, I gotta get my turn the air on. And I get a spatula out. Hopefully today I finish this up. I need to clean my glasses off. Yeah, that looks better. I can see. I can see. Cleaning the glasses off. Yeah, let me set them down there. I gotta get the stencil for the background. I wanna can you see it on yours? It's compared to mine to yours, the background is blacker in some spots. And I'm gonna go ahead and airbrush some of the I'm gonna do some of the jet black in there, darken that up. So you're gonna see a stencil that I used at the beginning, but this will get my glasses on. And we're just gonna come in here lightly and that. And try to get some of these. Try to get it to line up as best as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect because I'm not going to do real intense black spray on it because I don't want to mess up some of the details that I do have back there, but I want to put some of the stuff on here. Let's go. Get some of these down here. Some of the magnets in different spots and that. And you can practically see where the magnets used to be. So we'll do that there. Do that there. That there. Alright, I need to get a little piece up here. Try to do the cut end up here. Yeah, let's see if we got another short piece. Oh, that ain't gonna be a short piece. Short piece is there. There. I got it. Make sure I cover up the roof of the car. So I need some tiny magnets. Not super tiny, but tiny magnets. That one there. Push this down a little bit more with that magnet. This magnet's more important being, that's the small one I got left. So it's more important being there. And then I like for this one to be there. And maybe this one here. So we'll put that back over here. This one there. Like I said, I just want to go back here, darken it up a little bit with the jet black. So we'll put some sharp. Oh, I got that stencil. So that tree stencil. I have that part somewhere. It's a matter of finding it. There it is. I did fatten that tree up a little bit, so I have to watch it right in that area. So we'll grab the big one. I shouldn't come over here too far with the paint, but I'm going to put it there. And then we'll put that there. So from here over, I'm not going to worry about it. So we'll put a piece over here. They can come in, hit that. That way I do that there. Oh, nope, I can't mess with that. I want that to stay there. Cover that tree up a little bit. There. Down there. One up here. I gotta put a short one going down over here. Don't need to get into grass right now. That there. Like I said, mainly I want to do is do the dark background. Get some of that stuff taken care of. Darken that background up, and then we'll come in and we'll hit some of the other spots. That one. Alright, we'll do this, because I remember having that yesterday. Yeah, right from it. There and there. I guess that'll cover that up. Cover that tire up. All right. Now let me get my jet black and the airbrush. And we'll just dust a little bit back there. You just actually see what I need to get dusted a little bit more. And then if I have to, I'll come back over and, because I just want it a little darker. Just a little darker in some spots. Airbrush out. Hopefully it does a little bit better today. I always clean them out before I use them. Yesterday it started being a little problem with it, but feels good now. Looks like, yeah, it looks good. Let me, looked like it was shooting that reducer throw there all right. See what happens. We got that one. Put a little bit more reducer in there. Now that I tested it. There you go. Add some of the jet black. Pops up there. All right. Cover up my paint. Slide it underneath. That way I don't get don't knock it over. Let's see, I should shoot my paper, my test panel. All right. Let's start at this end. That way I can see what's going on. Yeah. This will create more depth into the wooded area. I'm not covering the whole thing out. Just giving a little bit of depth to it. And like I said, I come back over with the paintbrush and touch it up a little bit more. That the face downward. Bobby, how you doing, buddy? Shooting some of this jet black into the woods. Put more depth into the painting. More depth into the forest. Thank you for the compliment the other day, Bobby. Kids are growing up on you, ain't they? I've seen some of your photos. All right. That might have pushed it back a little bit, I'm hoping. Like I said, this is jet black in here. And like I said, I'm trying to push the darkness in the woods a little bit more. Let's see how that turns out. You see how dark it is in here. So then it's kind of dark in here. Mine was looking too light over here, so I wanted to darken it up in that area a little bit, and then a little bit in these areas. My wood's completely different from his woods, but it's close to the same thing. I would go in there and do the man's thing, that's for sure. I'll be watching for bears. black bear, especially, he blend in with that car. He probably want to come out and get that car. And I might darken up some of the, since I have that jet black in the airbrush. I can't lose that piece. Take the big magnet. I need to grab these little ones separately. These are these little ones I have here. This is from the big magnets breaking. And so I kept the little ones for little things like this. Happy little accident, as Bob Ross would say. And so I use the little ones. I might have to, I need to have fingernails to get them, but that's okay. I have fingernails after they grow back for a while. That there. I think that goes down there. And Bobby, you go live, man. Just go live. If I see that you're live on YouTube, I will not go on, because this is what we need to do as to get more people to subscribe to our channels, is go live as much as you can, as often as you can, to build up your video selection. And while you're building up your video selections for people to watch and that, you're getting subscribers. You know what? That's how you, I believe that's how you get subscribers, and just keep on putting videos out as much as you can. No matter if you do 5 minute, 10 minute, short videos. Now you see how that pushed the woods back a little bit more and made it pop a little bit. I'm going to take some of the, might take some of the green over here a little bit, but that helped it out. Take some of the green, or should I put a little bit more black over here? See if I could do it good enough. Freehand. Oh, the other day while I was airbrushing your valve down here, I had this pit. My hand hits it and it popped out, scared the heck out of me. Yeah, anymore I'm not even gonna post that I'm going live. I just go at it. Go right on. Because I try to tell everybody when you subscribe to the channel, do that bell icon. Because that bell icon, you hit all on that and it sometimes it'll let you know that they're on live. At least I hope that's how it works. Here lately I got a problem, like I see on the screen now, my head being in the way. And I'm trying to get my phone in a position that my head won't be in the way. Maybe if I grab a hat, I won't have the hair in there as much. And yeah, Bobby, and I did post a lot of some of my paintings on Steve Leahy for the first time on the community thing. You go. I mean, I know the three people or four: Steve Leahy, uh, William Siegel, Timothy John Luke. Those are the main three that I look for. And then you guys, if I see you guys are on, I will not go on. First come, for us anymore, us new ones, it's first come, first serve being on. I guess that's how we could do it. Oh, and Kelly O'Bear, I've been watching him. Oh, and yeah, there's a couple of them. Um, if I see Kelly O'Bear and like ones I know are better, a lot better at airbrushing than me, I'll respect them and let them go. They've been around doing it longer than I have, and they're a lot better than me. So when you're a lot better than me, go for it. Oh, and what's his name? I can never remember his name. Well, Dread FX. As a matter of fact, he complimented me the other day, and that just made me so freaking happy. Rob, he put a comment down on this painting too. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna do some green in there. Do some of these green up right in there. I'll do that with the paintbrush. I'm gonna see what I'm missing on the screen. Yeah, the camera's over my head. I'm not hitting it. But when I'm up close like this is where my head gets into the camera way. And that it's kind of needed off to the side going here in a way in front of my face instead of behind me. But I don't want, yeah, I might have to one day adjust it, see what happens when I have the camera down here. But then this photo here, it's like a gloss on it, and the light really reflects bad off of that. Kelly O'Bear, his channel is Kelly O'Bear, I think it is. But he's on, I want to say Wednesdays and Sundays. But he's on Facebook. That's right. He's on Facebook. He's not on YouTube. That's right. I forgot about that. But Precious, his channel, I keep forgetting about him. He took that absent, and now it's just got me all messed up trying to keep up with his channel and dates. I think it's Kelly Adair, Kelly, and then it's uh, O, and then Bear, and that's on Facebook. You look at, you'll see it. He does pinstripes and stuff like that. But like I said, I only seen him on Facebook. All right. Do I need anywhere else for this jet black? Car looks killer. I like the car. I don't think I need the jet black anywhere. Car looks killer. I don't know if you guys can see the top, the reflection on the top. Really looks good in person. That. Let me zoom you guys in. You can see the. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see the car a lot better. Hopefully it doesn't blur up the camera. There's the car. Car looks really good. You can see, like I said, you can see that reflection up top there of the trees and that. Let me see if I can zoom you in even more. When I zoom in, it blurs it, but there. It's not the camera. I keep saying camera. It's the phone. I can zoom you in. Well, that's pretty cool, though. I like it. Like the car. Car turned out good. Now you can see how my background is. Now it's darker and everything. Tried to push the woods back there a little bit more and everything like that. And then you can still see shadow. And you see the shadow around the motor and that. It looks pretty good. I'm thinking about ready to call it quits on it because I don't want to overdo it and I don't want to underdo it. I do have time in on this painting, but I'm liking it. I'm liking where it's at. Aubert, I think it's O apostrophe Bear. Got Kelly spelt right. And like I said, he's on Facebook. There was only one other person I seen there watching his channel. Was Gary Sheets. He was watching that channel. And he's another one. He likes striking shots while he's painting too. He's a good pinstriper, really good. He got some good character stuff that he does. Right now, he's doing like the monster under the bed. He was working on that one. But that wasn't pinstripe, that was the painting that he's doing. Yeah, let's get into the, well, let me clean the airbrush out. Should I hit those shadows a little bit more? No, I think the shadows look good. I like the shadow like that. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna leave that go. I like it. Got the depth. The depth is what I wanted. Yeah, we're gonna clean out the airbrush. Like I said, I got it shooting good again. I think yesterday what I was having problems with is how I was shooting white, a little bit of white yesterday. And it probably wasn't thin enough. White has, like everybody says, white is a difficulty one to shoot. And it is, and I guarantee it is because the pigments in the white. If you don't reduce it down a lot, the pigments will jam up your gun. You strain it. You can strain it all you want, but the pigments seem like they harden up on that white. All right, let me put my jet black off to the side. Anymore, and then Bobby also. Anymore, well, everybody should join Bobby's channel. Bobby Silver 76. He's been doing some killer work also. His YouTube channel. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. I put the black off to the side. Let me clean my gun out. Yeah, and anybody comes on my channel. It's in the chat room and that. You guys are free to talk about whatever. Free to talk about what you want, but watch out if kids are watching it later on. Even though I have it restricted from kids. But you can share your YouTube channel. I don't mind that. You can share whatever you want. Because I do. Oh yeah, the one time Bobby, I had to delete the one video. For some reason, YouTube wanted to put it in HD, and I believe they wanted to put it in HD because my head was in the way mostly through the whole video. And I don't know how HD would get rid of my hair being in the whole video. So I deleted it. Cause they wouldn't download it. They said they were having problems with HD. It really wasn't HD. It was my head was in the way. It's my head, and let me see. Let me put my hand up here, and I'll see. See, I got my hand there. My head right here. Go with my head here. Yeah, I got my head there. But I'm back here. See, I have a delay on my laptop. Now it's all right. Maybe that's what I'll do from now on. I like where the camera's sitting. I'll have it zoomed in like this from now on. Instead of looking at, you guys won't see the, whatchamacallit, what I'm going by. Yeah, when Kelly's on, he does Facebook. Yeah, if I have the camera like this all the time, you guys won't see the what I'm going by up there. You just see what I'm working on. I think that's what everybody really wants to see, is what I'm working on. Hopefully that's what everybody would rather see, what I'm working on, than what I'm going by. And I tell you what, I do have a lot of brushes and stuff like that, but I am really loving this H&S gun. I'm really enjoying the Evolution CR Plus. This gun has really been good. I mean, the water guns are really good, but this gun has been really kicking butt, taking names. And it's not that, and it's really good for the price. I was thinking about getting the WADA, what is this, the CR Plus. I got the B and I got the C, but I always believe in having I forget which brush it is. I don't have it out. But I love having the cup with the lid on it. I'm not a big fan without that lid because if it's sneezing wise, I could splatter that paint out of the cup, and then I like back filling it or bubbling it back in that, and sometimes that stuff just I pull the trigger too far back. But I try to adjust the trigger to where it won't go that far back. But like I said, with this gun here, it's got both. What I mean, been really, really good. And I love Awada. Awada's got great gun. I think which ones I have sitting out here. Let's see. These are all the ones I keep in my. Well, this is the HP. This is the C plus. This gun is good too. Really good. I got the C. Like I said, I got the B too. But over here is the Eclipse, the C, HPCS. They're both good guns. You're waiting on the SOTAR 2020. I was thinking about one of the wrist pins, but those guns are expensive. That wrist pin has been getting some good reviews. And I don't care for the side feeds. Nah. If I get a custom gun or something like that, I like to have one that's black in the way. I mean, it does. Who is it? Scott said, when this light is shining down on this gun, and I'm pointing it at something, you can see the shot. You see the shadow right here. See that shadow, and then when you go like that, that shadow can affect you being close up like that. Then sometimes I get the reflection off the light, and it looks like I'm shooting the gun. I don't know. Yeah, I can see it. Now watching between this area, if you're zoomed in good enough, I can see the reflection looking like I'm painting there. And I'm not painting. It's the reflection coming off that light onto here, reflecting into where I'm painting at. I can see it. Scott says whatever he wants to say. I mean, that bothers me. I know you can order the black ones, or even I could paint the gun black in that, but why? Why? Oh, the Rich Pen seems good, but what do you mean, but? I hear good reviews. I haven't heard not nothing too bad about it. You need to get different angles on that light. Yeah, but sometimes you need the light at an angle for you. This is one of the same lights that Steve has. Dirty right now. The OTS light. But I mean, it's a good light. But like I said, it sometimes you see it while you're working. All right, I've got that out, and I said I'm gonna do the green. I'm gonna go in here, just touch up some of the green in the back in there. Cause it looks blurry over here. Even though I did that black, it still looks blurry over here. Yeah, this light puts out a lot. I have another light that's in my room, but it doesn't put out as much as this. It's a light that it's like for when you're displaying something at the house. It goes straight across. Kind of reminds me of a library light, but it's not green or anything. But it's a low light, not a low light, but not as strong as that. That's light. It's a little bit weak and softer because I was using that for a good while, but now it's like this ox light is so bright. But I could bring that out here if I'm working during the day. And that right now I have a big window here in front of me and a big window off the side. I have the shades closed, but let me open up this one. We'll open up the shade on that side over here. I don't use the front one at all. It doesn't. It'll only put the sun in my eye. But let's open this one up and see if you can see the difference in the light. See that light coming through there? That's a good light coming through there. Did you notice it when I opened? It's still open right now. I'd rather have that shade closed because it's kind of got a blur, kind of right there on the, it's right here on the side of my face, and it's, I mean, you can almost see it. There. See if we can do it with the paper towel. Yeah, you can see the paper test of that light in a way, but it's right there. And like I said, that's off to that side. If I turn this up, see the light difference of the light. Paper test will show. See how that light is? Lights make a difference when you're painting. So that's why I said it's like I'd rather have the ox light doing that than having that the shade open. And that's the whole thing about doing your paintings, and that is have your light source be really good, and the ox light is really good. You have to adjust it, and that's the cool thing about the ox light. You can adjust that all kinds of different ways. Because you even noticed in Scott's room when he's painting, he has the lights down low. He has the background light low, and he doesn't have many lights on. Just lights around where he's painting at is a little bit brighter. And you can see Steve has two of these going. And I don't know, one bad enough for me. But when you get, like I said, the copy I've used up here, it's on a gloss paper. Now my arch light reflects on that gloss paper and doesn't help me much. You have four arch, you got four arch lights or four windows. You're in the basement painting, ain't you, Bobby? And I was thinking on the window over here, I could put a nice exhaust fan blowing out, pulling the paint outward. But this room that I'm painting in, it's really big. I could have a paint party here if I wanted to, with people sitting around and stuff like that. And which I really want to do one day. I'd love to have somebody who would be able to sit over here and try doing a portrait that way one time. Just to say that I done it. I still would take a picture of them sitting there, but I like to have them sitting there and just do the portrait, try to get the color down right of the skin tone and everything like that of doing the portrait and make sure they can't move. They got to pick a spot on the wall or something to look at and be comfortable. I'm game for doing any kind of. Well, you know how I'm game for doing any kind of painting. Here lately, it's been that way. Uh, like I said, let me get into doing the detail around this bit and maybe add some little sticks and that in here. But we're gonna go with the green. Let's go with the light green and then the dark green. And I do watch all kinds of different people's art, abstract. All of us need to watch each other. I pick up something watching different artists on different things. Even the guys spray painting with cans and that, how they do certain things, and that you pick up something different, something might be easier for you. It's not cheating. I don't care what anybody says, it's not cheating. It's using experience, developing experience for yourself. Here I'm just like doing dots to give it like leaves and closer in a way. Even though the dots will fade on down because I use 4021 and in my wet palette I have the water. The 4021 dries on down on these dots and that I have. going. My head's in the way again. Sorry about that. Now, now I can do some lines. Put a little bit of lines in there. Yeah, it's hard to keep my head out of there because I like to get close, not to just see. It's just I got a habit of doing that, and that's why I get more done in the evenings and that because after I do the live stream, I come in. It doesn't matter where my head's sitting at on my shoulder. It doesn't matter where the scab is sitting at on my shoulder. Now let's push it back a little bit. We're gonna grab some of the moss green. Just gonna add a little bit of that in there, see what happens. The good thing about this technique is you could do it, and if it doesn't feel right when you sit back in your chair or whatever and look at it, you add more colors to it, more different color of the green. Mixing it on the wet palette helps out too. You can mix that color green up the different ways, and that helps you out. It takes a while for it all to dry. It kind of, you go back over it, keep going back and forth until it feels right and looks right. I'm going to grab some, and then like I said, I always like, even though I have a rag here, I mean not a rag, a towel, even though I have the towel here, I clean the brush off on it. I still use the palm of my hand also. Because the palm of my hand really cleans it off. And then I go back at it a little bit. So let's do that. Go back over it with the light green. In some of these areas, like here. Because I noticed I had too much there. Sometimes you want a lot, but sometimes you don't want a lot. And it doesn't take much. And I think it's cool to go sometimes the dark color first, then go to your light color because it pushes it back also. Because sometimes you don't take your brush and go over the whole thing, but now I can step back, look at it, and say, "Yeah, that's pretty cool." Gave me the effect that I wanted. Just keep playing with it until you get it. It's like I'm pulling this tree branch down of the leaves. Blend into it, then pull it down. I don't know why it does that. Just putting a little bit of branches around.
to change the whole entire thing here. And a new pigtail. And then tomorrow morning we're gonna just go for a drive. There's no other way to test it rather than to just drive it. So in the past I've got the penguins twice and then it lets me down and I can't get home. So if we change this today, we've got to change the oil. We're just gonna head out in the morning, go change some sprinklers, see if we make it home. If we don't make it home, we'll have mom on
paid back.
Wish I would have saw that to begin with. Now that has solder on it, it is not gonna bend worth the darn. Well, at least we get to do things twice, right? We do it nice because we do it twice. Now just melt. There it goes. There it goes. So we melted our heat shrink on the you son of a gun. I'm done for a minute. We're gonna have to cut that off and trim it. I'm done for a minute. Real sea salt. We got lots of salt on that one. 7-9. Not very good. That's how you like to eat yours, the big ones. That's pretty good. Have a break.
Yeah, for some reason my phone does that. I don't know what happened, Bobby. It loses connection. Might be the Wi-Fi thing.
Let's get back to work.
Let's put some on. Highlight this tree up a little bit. And I might call it quits. For
Okay. We just changed the oil. We serviced it. Changed the fuel filter. We'll bleed the fuel. Hopefully she'll start. Grab a stand these fingers.
There you go. That's all. Not twist the tree. I like it. I like it. Brian, how you doing, buddy?
It's afternoon time. In the morning, we'll be geared up, ready to go to Favors, take care of some chores. I got tires that are almost flat. It's been sitting a month. We're gonna go for a test drive in the morning, see if we make it. We'll see how it goes. So, just like always, plans are subject to change. It's the same night. So we're going tonight, not tomorrow. Let's get headed out.
Yeah, I got that pushed back pretty good. Shadow effects are real good.
Poor soil.
That would look deeper. That's what I was going for.
It's looking really good. Which is good because it looked like this. It looked poor first crop. Funny how things will change. Just grateful to have more water. So we're gonna pull these two posts. We gotta roll 2 lines tonight. See if we can get them turned on before dark. That'd be great. But we really won't know.
One thing I want to do,
Cool down.
let's do some pinstripe. I want to get this pinstripe
I did hear work a little bit.
a little bit better.
If we can get our work done and make it home, we might put your trailer on and actually try to do a day's work in it.
Let's see if I can take care of this.
That'd be a reliability. Make it all day, then make it all week, then make it all month. If you lay them in the wheel tracks, at least you can backtrack
There you go, that looks better. Can't see the red as much. It looks better in person, guys. Let me see if I can brighten that red up a little bit more. What we got here?
7-8 inches of topsoil, and then she's straight gravel. Just is what it is. Let's find a hose and get this thing pressured up, shall we? Now we just wait.
It doesn't seem like you guys could see that. Let's see if we can get some of that red going back on there. Gotta be very careful doing this straight. It's only like a hairline that I'm doing.
There we go. We waited all day for a view like that. Let's go turn another one on. Make it rain ourselves. It won't rain, right? Just not for very long. And then the pond will be dry. Whatever it takes to grow a steak, it don't matter. But you gotta grow some hay if you want to grow some steaks.
All right. You know what? We're gonna. I guess that's it for the red. I'm gonna put a yellow coat
What do you do while you wait for
on that
sprinklers to
mirror.
pressurize? Well, you watch Landon work on a Volkswagen. You pull a turbo off. Now they're doing Jasons. They got all sorts of
This
stuff going.
the curve here. You got the curve here going down on the mirror. It's got it reflects down to where the curve is. So I'm gonna add a little bit yellow on top of what I already have on there.
Shoot now. I think we're good to go.
And the yellow that I'm using
Just lay down.
is the golden yellow.
It's about the time of summer you enjoy the nights because it's going to start cooling off again. Different noise, same theory. Put the water out there. Alright, now if we can make it home. I don't know what time it is. We might see if the old station has got a
There.
except they got a new pump machine. So
You guys, I definitely know you guys can't see it.
ice water, so we're back to ice water. I think we're gonna make it home. We had no troubles getting here, we'll have no troubles getting home. Fresh oil change, fresh fuel filter, new IPR valve, pumped up one tire. Nate emptied the trash out of the bed, Rat emptied the trash out of the back seat. I mean, could use some windows washed. Probably could use registered, that's.
Because the golden yellow is the same thing I used on the curve.
Let's see if we can make it home. We just need to document
Oh, should have left that on there.
this thing will start.
I do got the golden yellow back here between the hubs.
This thing becomes reliable again. We're gonna have to do turbo and up pipes.
Dan, how you doing, Dan?
We made it home. It is 10:15. We left.
Now
She drove 3 hours. We drove
we'll
around
do some gray here. It's like
some green grass.
a shadow reflection on the firewall.
If you're having issues with your truck, 7.3 running about an hour, as soon as the engine gets hot, then it lets you down until it cools, and then it'll start again the next morning. IPR valve, or the pigtail. The pigtail is bad, but the valve was loose and wobbly. Give that a try. I don't know if it'll work for you, but it worked for me, so. This has been a crazy week with the fair going on, so just fixing vehicles, just doing some projects. We get this over with next week. We got some cool projects coming up, so please stay tuned for those, and we'll see you then. Thank you guys.
And I have a little bit of reflection
Wash the old windows.
here from the
Thank goodness.
wires on that.
My Gucci gold just kicked in. Sir, that is always an immediate yes for me. My husband is doing the shaving in the bedroom again, and it is all thanks to Luchugo. Luchugo, 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 Luchugo. We weren't sure if gold was actually worth the upgrade. After the night we just had, he is not going back to the generic stuff. It's an engine gold because it gives you passion and performance.
It is a reflection or a shadow right here.
Singer with the strongest physical response with the mental drive to back it up. Which makes it sildenafil and tadalafil to take care of the physical side. With apomorphine and oxytocin, you target the brain. So it's a powerful hormone combo for harder, longer lasting erection. So we're talking 3 times stronger, 5 times faster, and lasts up to 36 hours. Actually, intake which gold is refreshingly simple. 1 tablet under the tongue, no stress, no overthinking. Once you feel it, you notice the difference. Connection
Alright, I've been saying I'm gonna do this. See what happens. We're gonna do it.
Alright, welcome back to CNC Equipment YouTube channel. Nice to see you. Might be something off this picture here today. That little shock truck putting in a little work. We got the dogs on top of the trailer. Normally, this truck here pulls this trailer. It's 2018 Ram 3500. But we got some transmission issues, so we're going to check the on here and see what we got going on. Alright, so you guys may be wondering which one of my trucks in here. You got training problem. It's not the automatic valve. So this thing is a manual transmission. It's a 2018. I bought it new in 19. Got like 21,000 miles on it. It's still under warranty. But somebody may have aborted that warranty, they tell me. What are you doing over here? Scotty, you boarding your Chevy's warranty? I got the squishy trans. Why is there no tires on it? You know what they're gonna tell you? Just go with your warranty. So that's pretty much what I got told the dealership. I'm not gonna go into detail on that, but you guys can probably come up with reasons. This truck's been to that dealership before and got warranty work done on it once, and my older trucks have been. So anyway, they want $13,000 to place my good person. What did I say? Give me the keys so I can pick it up. So this truck, seriously, I bought this truck new, like I said. I think I drove it home from Tennessee like 300 miles off. I pulled the transmission on, actually put a South Bend double disc clutch in it. But anybody that's had these Dodge trucks knows it's a soft clutch and do not hold up when you start pulling stuff that maybe you should. I don't know. So anyway, I put a South Bend clutch in it way back.
See, that's a shadow coming down there.
Synchronizers went out of it. Also, I found the first and third, but I was following the Hoover and a dozer. Should have been using the semi, but I couldn't get a semi where it was going here locally. But it did just fun enough when I was taking that stupid Sany excavator up in Indianapolis when I quit. So you guys watched my videos a couple months ago. Had a Sany excavator bought auction, sold it to a customer, and supposedly had transferable warranty. And come to find out anything Sany that gets sold at the auction warranty is voided. So that's what this happened. So I'm just not doing good in warranty situation. So everybody hates me, I guess. So that is so I'm gonna get the transmission yanked out of this thing. This is actually gonna be the third time this transmission's come out. I'll get into that a little bit later on here. So we're gonna have. Alright, so I've been working the truck here on board, you guys. We took out the center console. It's just 8mm to take it out, and then 13mm takes the shipper off there. This is actually external work. I like to take the top of the shipper off to get the right more room to get this out. That's all that is. That part's done. Now we can have both air. And start making the drain out. No, it's not good enough. So he's taking a quick peek here. drive shafts. Probably it's kind of like I've done this before. I take the cross member out. Now we're going to take the transfer case off. I hope I'll probably take it off on and assembly and drop it down maybe. I'm kind of looking to see if there's any. So I guess these front part of these cases are things for cracking out and when you're pulling them off. So it'll be interesting to see. Should we make a oil out of it now or later, maybe? Let's see what's underneath this plug here. I bet it's not good. We'll grab a paint and see what's up here. See what goodness comes out of here. Oh my gosh. She's full of metal. That's all that parts. I don't know, Randy. You may not be taking that thing apart. We may just find some new one. Not good. Maybe you want glitter in your face? Yeah, it's a seal on the spark plate. It's not just bronze like I'm sulcanized, it's actually steel in there too, so let's find this truck never had any indication he just all of a sudden let me go in second gear and then went away from the truck like that. Shit, you don't have so. But, if I stick you guys, let's do a time lapse while we're getting up drive shaft and all that stuff, and we'll get ready to pull around here. We'll bring that back.
Take care, Dan. I'll see you later. I'm kind of ready to wrap this up. How long have I been on here? Oh, we've been over 2 hours. But I think it's almost done. Like I said, I think today's going to wrap it up on this one. I like how that background came out. Motor looks tight. I was going to do something with the grill a little bit. I think I might leave that grill go alone like it is. But I think we're good, boys. I think we're good, boys. I think we're good. Let me clean the paintbrush off. I think we're good. I like it all. I like it. It's different. Different. Nice car. Alright, we'll call it quits there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there in the corner. If you're on your phone, I noticed the other day it wasn't on other stuff. But if you're on the phone watching it, there's a subscribe button down there. Hit that subscribe button, join the channel. And I think we're going to start on something else next. I think it's going to be the lady. Different. All kinds of different colors in her hair. Alright. Y'all have a fantastic day. That's it for this painting. I could maybe zoom you in a little bit more on the car. Zoom you in, zoom you out. Let's see what it looks like. There you go. Alright. That's it. Y'all watching it later on. Hit that subscribe button. Talk to y'all later. Bye.